What's up, everybody? Welcome to this episode of Bullets, Barbells, and Barbecue. I'm your host, Brett. We got Chris, the artist formerly known as Heavy C, is back. We got Matt, Deuce down an arm. We got Tanner the Head. We got our show partners at Elite Nutrition. Check them out at elitenutritionomaha.com. Use code B3 at checkout for 10% off. Go to the store in Omaha or Lincoln. Yell B3.
Get a free shaker.
We also have Rosewood Block. They make the best cutting boards in barbecue. Check them out at rosewoodblock.com. Use code B3 at checkout for 10% off there as well.
So I tore my bicep this morning.
Yeah.
Right into it.
So if you guys listened last week, we went to Al Meyer's place in Kansas, which is actually Holland, Kansas.
Is it?
It's just Al's
Right
family, I think. It's called
outside of
Holland, Kansas.
There's a weird crosswalk right by his house, and it's like in the middle of a highway in the middle of nowhere, and there's like pedestrian crossing. I'm like,
Yeah, you never know what's going to happen.
You're on your way home from the cow tipper.
So who's walking out here?
It might be a livestock crosswalk.
Maybe.
So we made it back. We picked up the elephant bar. It's a 12-foot bar. One of the original two, right? Used in the Arnold.
Yeah.
For the Hummer tire deadlift.
Yep. I was actually thinking we should, at the event, we could try and replicate that somehow.
Yeah, I need to ask Al who the guy was because Al's got a picture of the guy using it at the Arnold.
Yep.
So it made it back. It stuck directly out of the back of my truck the entire way.
No one died.
No one died.
It didn't move. Held
It
on tight.
Didn't move at all. Drove through the rain. Nailed it.
Killed it. It was all because you guys said that it's not going anywhere with these straps.
Yeah, we tugged on the strap and
Yeah.
said that's not going anywhere.
Yep.
Yep.
That's all you have to do.
You got to go, twang. That's not going anywhere. That really locks them in.
Yep.
So we thought we would try it this morning just to see how it's going to work out for competition-wise. So we did bumper plates starting all the way into the collars. And we started at a plate and worked up to, 5 plates?
Mm-hmm.
And it's a little tricky to hold on to because it is bigger around. It's like a Texas squat bar. It's like the diameter of that. So it's a little bit bigger bar in general and overall diameter.
Yep.
And then we decided we were going to start loading it from outside in. So we took it down to 3 plates.
Yes.
Matt and I were going no straps because we're men.
Yep.
And we double overhanded it. That's not where the story took a wrong turn.
True.
The double overhand was fine.
If I'd stayed double overhand, I'd be fine.
Yeah,
So-
you wouldn't have lifted what you lifted, though, probably.
Fine.
So we started doing the plates on the outside.
That was way more fun.
Yeah, so we did like 3. So then the bar just starts to bend. Well, when the bar bends, it's cool, but then the whip catches up and it wants to roll out of your hands. So we did 3 plates, which the bar weighs 85. So we did 3 plates, 4 plates, went to 5. It was me, Matt, Dominic, and then Nutter Butter was messing around with us too. And Dominic didn't Dominic go first?
Yep.
He pulled the 5 plates, which was 535
With straps.
with straps.
Smart.
So
Whatever.
I went over under, and once the whip was starting to come out of the bar, the slack came out, and the bar it wants to roll a little bit, and so I was like, no. Then I was like, I'm not gonna do straps. I'll just be done. It's fine. And actually, Matt, who hasn't deadlifted in I think 47 years, pulled the original 5 plates pretty fast.
I was thinking back, and I think it was maybe 2020 was the last time I deadlifted from the floor.
And he pulled 535, and it was fast. It was probably the fastest out of the 3 of us that pulled it. And then so we started stacking on the outside, going in 2 or 3 plates, 4 plates. We go to 5. Try it right. Matt goes to try it, has a left hand underhand, and then he's going, and then he drops it. I was like, well, that's really weird. And he's like, I tore my bicep. And I was like, what? Are you sure? It looked fine.
Yep.
And
And this is why you use straps, ladies and gentlemen.
nah, if it wouldn't have been that bar, he'd have been fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'd be fine.
You know what I've never seen anyone do with straps? Pop a bicep.
You watch Anthony, and so the funny thing was Anthony went, and Anthony was double overhanding, and as he's double overhanding, he's curling in and pulling up.
That's dangerous.
I'm
I saw
how
some-
the fuck
oh, yeah.
are you stop that? And so I literally told him 2 reps before I fucked mine up. I was like, hey man, stop doing that. You're gonna fucking tear your bicep. Keep your arms straight. And he's like, all right, cool. And I'm like, just like me, watch my elbow.
And after Matt left, Anthony's like, dude, he literally just told me.
Yeah.
But if that bar the whip wouldn't have rolled on him, that's where then he tried to
Yeah, I
curl
think
it
it's the combination of at the top you get a little bit of whip, and then as you go down, the bar starts to roll out and you get that extra little whip, and that was like, oh, it's rolling out of my hand. What should I do? I should do a bicep curl because that'll help me hold on to it.
And this is why you use straps.
So he's only a few more tendons away from full replacement in the entire body.
I've got the right elbow to go, and then something in my hips, and I'm brand new.
And it's funny, right after he did it, I saw like a post from Elite Fitness about for tendon and ligament health. There's some exercises to do.
What do
They
they
can
say
hear
to
the
do?
snap.
Oh, just high rep, lightweight.
Max effort
Don't-
on a weird bar after you've never done
Yeah.
that. I've done that in a long time.
It didn't say don't deadlift for 5 years and then jump in it.
Yeah.
Oh. Huh.
It also
But,
doesn't say anything about using straps.
But the elephant bar was great success.
Super fun. Like, wicked fun.
So at the event, we're going to load it from the outside then.
Outside in.
Yes.
We'll put the collar just like there's a little expansion pin on the end of the bars. Put the collar right inside that and then load
Perfect.
it from there. So then
And it's a strongman event, so straps are allowed.
it is.
Yep.
It is. It is different if you were not ready for it. Because I asked the last they went up to 6 plates. Dominic and Nutter did, and Lou pulled it, which was like 635 then. Does that sound right? I think so. And I asked him what his best was and how it compared, and I mean he said it was different, but it was hard on the elephant bar because he was
yeah.
under his best, I think, if I remember he said right.
As a conventional puller, it's weird because it's fast.
And you have to
off
pull
the
conventional.
floor.
That'll be part of the event. You have to pull conventional.
That's strongman. You have to.
Yeah, we were talking about it because Anthony was trying to pull sumo, which
Yeah,
is
get the
not
fuck
God's
out
way.
of here.
No. You can do so much shit in strongman. Like you see them hitching deadlifts.
I know it
and-
is funny.
and everything you pick up is sumo. Stones are sumo. Bags are sumo. But when it comes to deadlift, nope.
Fuck no.
But Anthony
This is
made a
where
good
we
point.
draw the fucking line at.
Anthony made a good point. If you went wide sumo, you might not get the bar off the ground, actually. If you were heavy, I don't know if the actual full bar would come off the ground.
I don't think so.
So I wouldn't.
You just pull all the slack out.
Yeah, and you might get like the first couple plates off the ground.
Yeah, there had to be. There's got to be like 4 or 5 inches of like slack that you pull up, even with like 5 plates on there.
And the bar does have like a slight bend in it. It's not but it's hard to tell because there's so much whip, so that might make it roll. But yeah,
It's fine.
and no, we don't have it set up for people to train with because
No.
we haven't figured out. It's going to end up in a squat rack or something.
If an elite athlete like myself got hurt on it, like the common folk,
It would be funny if it ended up in a squat rack, though.
Yeah.
I would love to see
a
someone
bench
squat
press.
that big.
The only nice part is it's like so wide that you can't hardly put it in anything. Like we did it in like the Olympic lifting area because it was just takes up so much space.
Yeah.
Yeah, what did we say? It was like 12 foot? Yeah, because it went across 2 of those panels out there.
Yeah, I mean when I hoofed it off at Al's, it was like 12.
Yeah,
So
yeah, super fun.
you guys want to talk about the bombs at Al's that Tanner
Dude, Matt kicked my ass at those.
by like 2 minutes?
I was thinking about
need to
that.
video
And
it.
between that,
I
Because
did.
Brett's a pussy.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Yeah, we
I
got it
videoed it.
videoed.
What?
He asked if I didn't video it.
Oh, I thought you said why you didn't.
ran out of tape
why
on
didn't you do
yours.
it? I said you didn't
Yeah,
do it.
ask
because-
both these guys how fucking much they felt like trash the next day, and
Oh,
I had
it
to
was
drive
fine.
3.5 hours. That's
Like, I
probably
was
why.
a little sore, but
probably why he tore his bicep.
My forearms weren't being forearms for like 2 days. I
probably-
text Matt. It's
That's
like,
probably how Matt tore his bicep.
now it feels like I blasted biceps yesterday.
I feel like that should have helped.
He blasted him today.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You've never worked him so hard.
Yeah.
definite max effort.
I'm a like when it comes to like strongman events in any of those carry events, I usually am like 1 or 2. Like I'm usually really good, but it's shorter distance. Going for that long, like first off, props to you because my fucking grip was gone. Like it was gone. At the end of it, I'm like fingertip holding it, just trying to get to the end.
I actually thought Matt, like the record was 4:45, and it's. You think it's a little over a quarter mile? Is that what you said?
It has to be 600 yards.
Yeah, I think he said it was like somewhere between 400 and 500 yards is what he thought, but it feels longer than that.
Well, there's like a slight hill the whole way.
Yeah, I think it's every bit of 300 down, 300 back,
So
like a
but
third of a mile.
4:45's record. At the turn, Matt was like 2:13.
How much do they weigh?
100 at each.
100 pounds each?
Yeah.
It's not really the weight. Matt was way smarter than me, and he told him and Al, I think both told me ahead of time, like relax, because when I'm doing farmers, I don't relax. Everything's fucking tight, but it's not so heavy that you have to do that. So you over tighten and like my forearms. I mean, literally, they wouldn't.
Because the worst part is they start to pull you forward, and then you can't take a deep breath.
Yeah,
They just like crush your lungs, and you can't take a deep breath.
yeah. It just my forearm and my upper back. I'm like, this is the dumbest fucking thing that I've done in a long time.
Well, then before that, we did the train tires, the train wheels. That
I
were-
think had we not done the train tires, I could have got the
The train wheels were 1,400 pounds.
That was like, I saw you struggle with it and then get it. And I was like, okay, it's going to be heavy. But then like the first time you push into that, you're like, fuck, that didn't go anywhere. All I did was feel like I was going to black out.
Yeah. But you know, the worst part of those leather harness straps is that the only way for them to tighten is to go into your neck.
Yeah. Which is
They
where
just
the
go
blood likes to go
out.
up to your brain.
The only thing I was really mad about down there is I wish, because we were looking at the anvils and you're talking about grabbing it, but it's actually a pressing event.
Yeah.
And I wish I would have been able to try an anvil and press those.
Because you just go down the line with them. Is that what he was saying? You just go press them down the line.
Yeah. But
we
then he
did-
had one that was covered. That was 300 pounds that no one's ever touched. Which I'm not. I wasn't going to be the one to break that record.
We also tried to fucking do his makeshift Denny stones. What was the one, like 2 something and one was 3 something?
220 and 320.
And the one just like flies off the ground and the other one is just fucking
Just there.
part of the concrete.
Stuck there.
Yeah, it's just
Well,
there.
and
You
I-
can take my hand. It's fine.
I have never felt so short in my life. They had to get fucking mats out for me to be able to lift that one thing off the ground. Because
When we used to do those harness lifts in competition,
yeah,
they would have to start putting plywood under your feet because the spinal compression would be so much.
I
Yeah.
imagine like it just crushes you down.
I did look back. I found the records. I have like 3 or 4 records still.
do you?
Yeah.
I wish there was some way to do that. I just think that
record day.
Yeah, they have a record day. So there's like 200 events you can choose from, and they'll just have like stations set up, and you can go around and
Yeah.
like pick an event and like try and set a record. I mean, to me, it's just
You
cool.
still have some of the records?
Yeah, I have like 4 of them.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah.
The deadlift with a 12-inch base. Your feet
Well-
can only be 12 inches apart.
Well, how many records does Al have?
I was also competing in like a
How
million
many
of them.
records does Al have?
Oh, I don't
All of
know.
them.
He said 600.
So
Is that he has, or that's what he keeps track of at his house?
No, I think he said he had like 600 records or something like that.
Could be.
Yeah.
Because it's all
like
it's different.
obscure and like
Different
obscure
different
lifts.
states,
There's
different
like-
countries.
There's
Different
like
weight
200.
classes,
Well, there's
yeah.
like 200 lifts you can choose from.
And then there's different weight classes. So like if you can
Gain
grab
some weight, lose some weight,
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, Al went from 300 to whatever. He's been around.
Yeah.
But it's like I said, it's a cool place. And if you guys listen to the podcast, you can kind of hear the sadness in Al's voice when he talks about
Yeah.
what used to be, because people don't like to train that way anymore.
Yeah.
People want to be Instagram, squat, bench, and deadlift strong, and nobody wants to lift anvils and do like cool, weird, strong shit.
Like the incident this morning like reminded me of Al, like of how he was talking about like the good days and how much fun it was training. And then it reminded me of the story that Drew had told at one point about like they had a friend who was like, he was either trying to cut weight or do something, and so he just wasn't drinking. But then there was like a whole, and so he's planning that they were going to get together on St. Patty's Day, and they were all going to go out and get hammered and have fun. But then there happened to be like people were passing through town, and so people were like, hey, I'll push my flight out, you push your flight out. So like their group of really good friends ended up getting together for one night in town, and they were going to go out and just hang out. And this guy was like, no, he's like, I can't, I'm not going to do that. I'm waiting for St. Patty's Day. And so like the joke is, don't save it for St. Patty's Day. Like you get these really cool, kind of unique instances, like the bombs down at Al's.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck yeah, I'm not leaving here without doing those.
Yeah.
And then training this morning, like last night we had a call for the fire department, real bad motorcycle accident. So I came walking into bed at like, I don't know, 12:30 or 1. But I knew that we were going to lift with the elephant bar this morning and to like get to train with Brett and use a weird fucking bar that I've never tried before. I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm going to feel like shit, but I'm going to do that thing. So on the 4.5 hours of sleep, come in and do that. And obviously, had I known I was going to blow a bicep, I might have stayed in bed and napped it off a little bit more.
It's not true. Memories.
But like that, and I told Aaron like that whatever 35 minutes before catastrophe like was so fucking fun, and like it's one of those things that like we'll talk about, and it'll just be a really cool memory. And so trying that back into like the lifting, like I'm sad for people who don't have groups that they can do that with, who they're like, I had so much fun on this one day because we just got together and we fucked around and we just did weird shit. Like, did we get stronger? I don't know, maybe, but we had a fucking great time doing it. And so like people who don't have a group to do that with or can't do that, like just makes me sad.
Yeah, I mean, doing a bunch of dumb shit is, you just gotta, I mean, we used to do way more dumb shit, but I think time works against the dumb shit.
Like racing an RV on a 2-lane highway with a 12-foot piece of steel sticking out of the bed.
Fucking champion that thing.
Champion.
We had so much room, and Tanner was wetting his pants in the backseat.
I was like, whoa, fucker.
No, it was, oh fuck.
You waited too long to commit to that.
Plenty of time.
No, too long would have been he hit the vehicle. We didn't hit the
Dude,
vehicle.
we got back in front. I got in front of the car I passed, and we still weren't to the RV yet.
Well, no, that's a minimum requirement. If you were to the RV, then you would have been hit.
Dude, we had so much time.
You
for
didn't
the
have that
RV.
much fucking time. You're
We
an
might
idiot.
not have had that much time, but we did have enough time.
Okay.
We had more than enough.
So were you
Semantics
turning out
here.
onto the highway or you were passing a car?
I was passing a car.
Passing the car.
Passing a car, and there was an RV in front of the car?
No, there's an RV coming at
at
us.
us.
Oh.
Yeah, they go slow.
Yeah.
Yeah. And more than likely, he would have swerved before I would have.
Probably not.
You're
Maybe
not
not
swimming in
an
an RV. It's like if you're in a semi, you just hold.
No, he had his family in there. I'm sure he would have.
No, it's bigger.
I mean, he would have locked him up, turned sideways, and probably taken both of us out.
Yeah. But, it doesn't matter because we had plenty of clearance.
But
Yeah, at least
We made
3
it.
feet.
maybe
See, that's a lot. 3 feet's a lot.
that's what I keep saying.
Yeah. You drive
You
for
say
work,
3
3
inches a
feet's a lot.
That is a lot.
See? 3 feet.
Plenty of room.
That's another couple seconds to
Yeah.
delay. I'm telling you, I've ridden in a scary situation where I tried to push the brake on the passenger side.
I wasn't pushing the brake. I was hitting the gas harder.
Oh, dude, we had her down. We fucking
Yeah, nothing would have made it better is launch mode.
wait. That's like from a stop. But yeah, it was a good time. If you haven't listened to the podcast, you should because Al's an
Yeah.
interesting guy. It's a cool area down there. The ladies at Subway liked us. They gave us some free cookies.
Yeah, they were really hard selling on some of their new sandwiches. It was a really nice Subway too.
They just sold Matt on everything. They're like, "You want to try this?" Matt's like, "Sure." Well, do you want to put this on it? Sure. It's like-
You know what didn't sell these guys? We pulled into town. I said, hey, do you want to go to that Burger King over there? I saw a kid come out of the bathroom with no shoes on one time.
I was fine with it.
Yeah.
Tanner's the one who's
Tanner's like,
"I'm
can we
watching
try
my
to be
fitness."
healthy?
I don't fucking eat Burger King or McDonald's.
Dude,
fucking
that's
I
gross.
can't remember the last time I ate Burger King.
before we would compete. We
Because
would go
you
to McDonald's.
instead.
Yeah, we'd go to McDonald's.
I have been to McDonald's sooner than more recent than I have been to Burger King.
I haven't been to either one.
Can't remember the last time I had
McDonald's
McDonald's
has
either.
like a sugary, sweeter bun, so it's better.
Well, I said something about McDonald's, and one of you two is like, "Well, I just had it yesterday."
I did. I did, dude. The
the
fucking
last time I think I had it is when we used to bring. I used to bring them for.
yeah,
Yeah.
When we used to play
dude.
golf.
The fucking
Yeah.
cheeseburgers
Yeah.
with them little diced up onions on there.
Their chicken nuggets with their sweet and sour are probably some of the best shit
Yeah.
food ever.
Fucking
I
chick-
still like the soft shell tacos from Taco Bell whenever.
Well, those are good too.
Yeah. It just depends on what you're in the mood for.
Yeah,
I
chicken
guess.
nuggies from fucking
Doesn't like
McDonald's.
some fake,
They're not even good.
some fake beef.
What are you talking
They're
about?
not good.
Go back to your fucking
You
garden.
said you don't eat them, so how do you know?
Yeah, go
I
back to your
have
garden.
had them. They're no. Probably
You
15
didn't eat
years
fast
ago.
food when you were
Yeah,
a kid,
sometimes stuff.
Yeah, a long time ago.
He's
so
like,
you don't go to any fast food places.
I go to Alvarado's or Abelardo's or
Alvarado's,
Subway.
whatever it is.
Yeah. And well, I actually hate Subway. It was Subway, McDonald's, for Burger King.
Why do you have so much hate in your heart for fast food
Probably a
restaurants?
Pomida.
I like Jersey Mike's. I like.
Okay. I'm talking
Pepper
about
Jacks?
McDonald's, Burger
No,
King,
no.
Hardee's.
It's fucking gross, and it's
You
expensive.
fucking bite your tongue. A fucking
Culver's?
Frisco burger, Culver's.
Frisco-
I don't eat at Culver's.
You've never eaten at Culver's.
I had Culver's maybe once.
Why did you? Were you like sheltered as a child?
I mean, we were pretty
hurt
poor.
Yeah, but that's the
What
cheapest place
happened
to
you
go
at a
eat.
burger fast food place that you need to tell
Yeah,
us about?
yeah. Talk about it.
I mean, nothing. I'd rather have a good
A
burger.
little baby reindeer experience.
I don't even know what that is. so.
Actually, after on that trip and hearing the most of Tanner's life story, we're fucking still way ahead.
That's what you guys talked about on the way down there.
Tanner's like the whole time.
Tanner's life. Well, it's pretty fucking long.
Tanner's back there talking. Brett's like, oh, I'm thinking about putting this car in a ditch. Matt's sleeping.
No,
No,
no. Thinking of putting this straight into an.
And head on into a fucking RV.
And I'm looking up from now.
Oh, I just need to get out of this moment somehow.
Yeah. No, after that, I felt great about myself.
It's like going to the state fair and looking around. Wow, man,
Man, right?
Things aren't
That
as
feels
bad
great.
as I thought they were.
Could be worse.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Could
Worse.
be worse. We could have stopped at that little carnival thing.
Oh yeah, there was a carnival going on,
There was.
Got some funnel cakes.
but we had to race
mini
the
donuts.
storms. We raced the storms.
Somebody
back.
would have chloroformed Tanner and kept him if you guys would have went to a carnival.
They'd get, as soon as they ungagged him, they'd kick him out. They were like, "Shut up!"
No, they'd probably be like, "Hey, are you here for the people to look at?"
That should be a section at the fair.
Yeah, he's one of the oddities.
Yeah. Big
Wasn't that
head.
a show on MTV? Oddities?
Maybe.
I think so. Tanner was probably on there,
I was.
but not eating fast food, just talking about his head.
Fast foods is not even good
What are you talking about? Of course it's good. It's a fucking multi-billion-dollar organization.
because America's fat, but not because it's good.
Not everybody that eats McDonald's is fat.
I mean, the majority.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah, your words hurt, Tanner.
Whoa.
Ouch.
Just saying.
And you think that 90% of the Alvarados are fucking small?
No, but that's one place I'll go because it's like dirty Mexican food and it's good.
Well, okay, let's dive into this. What don't you like about fast food?
I think it's expensive and you just don't. It doesn't taste good.
What about Runza?
I'll eat Renza.
Okay.
Renza's good, but,
But
they
not
don't freeze.
actual Runza.
But they don't freeze their burgers.
Neither does Culver's.
Or Wendy's.
Okay, well,
Or
I just
Wendy's.
had. Yeah,
You don't like
I mean-
Culver's? Man.
Dude,
I've
the
only had
fucking
Culver's.
cheese curds?
I think I've only had Culver's once.
Cheese curds and
curds.
Culver's? Fucking money.
mushroom Swiss burger at like Culver's, Runza.
Wendy's used
Uh,
to not freeze their burgers. I don't know if they do still.
I do like Renza. Renza will be a place I'll go to. I don't mind.
Runza though. Or
I usually get like a burger and a Renza,
I don't ever get Runzas unless I'm at a football game.
and you're gonna
Unless
shit
I'm
your pants
sad and
afterwards.
I hate myself.
They're good
I
hand
always-
warmers. What you do is if you're at a football game and you're cold, you get Runzas, put them in your pockets to warm you up.
Vegetables. Don't like it. Just vegetables in it.
Yeah, you don't eat any vegetables.
Yeah. I never. Everyone's, oh, let's go get a Runza. Yeah.
So the
Right.
McDonald's
It's freaking
burgers,
cabbage.
McDonald's burgers, Burger
No.
King, Hardee's burgers, and you're out. Not even a Frisco burger.
I mean, if I had to,
Good.
I don't understand how people haven't eaten Frisco burgers. There's so many people that haven't eaten them, and then they eat it and they think it's the best thing
Yeah,
ever.
my brother had one like a week and a half ago, and he called me up. He's like, "Dude, these are fucking good." I'm like, "You're like 38. It's the first time you've had."
Yeah, you got to
one?"
get the tomato off of it. Yucky.
I actually like the tomato.
That's
off
how you get E.
this
coli.
burger.
I think we're going to have to get some
I think
fast
that
food.
comes from eating it fast.
actually, we
You're
were
gonna
at
eat some
Subway.
fast
I was
food.
like, I almost put spinach on. I'm like, nope, that's
Nope.
how you get sick.
And I'm like, "Yeah, I'll take some of that." Yeah.
It's one of the few life advice I ever took from Justin Groff is don't eat fucking lettuce or produce at fast food restaurants because
Yeah.
that's how you get E. coli.
What could go wrong?
Yeah. You could shit your life away. And on a 3.5 hour drive, that's a lot. And we had to outrace the storms,
Yep,
and we won.
we did,
That's true.
and we figured out how many gallons your gas tank was.
We did.
Yeah.
Because we
All the
rolled
way
into
down to
fucking
nothing.
town with like 5 miles left. But it made it there and back.
It did.
People who dog on the mileage, we went like 430 miles
Yeah,
on a tank.
On 600 gallons of gas.
Gallons per smile. Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. We should go there next year.
We could make it a yearly trip. Just try to buy more stuff from Al.
Yeah. I think we'll go down there next year, and I'll wheel and deal if I break his record on the bombs. He's got to at least consider it.
Oh, that's going to be a tough one. That's
It'll be
pretty
millions
sentimental
of
to him.
dollars to sell those.
Dude, so these bombs were actually used as test bombs. They would drop out of planes
to make sure they were on target.
to make sure they were on
Yeah.
target. And then a guy had them in his bar, hanging up, and then they fucking filled them with sand. And
Now they're used to race it
Yeah.
down there at his.
Yeah,
yeah, that's kind of a cool story with them.
I'll drive next time, and you can do the bombs.
Well, we know we're going to be at least the speed limit, and based on his life record, the speed limit and
What are you going to drive?
The Explorer.
well, he can't. It's Nicole's pickup. He can't drive that.
Explorer.
And how are you going to bring anything back?
You can bring stuff back.
I'm gonna try to get that fucking
The,
bar
ba-
from
the,
him.
the back of my car is longer than the back of his bed.
I'm gonna try to get that other bar from him. I tried to buy.
Oh, the Olympic bar?
Yeah, that's like historic.
Yep.
He's got a bar that Alexiev used in the '76 Olympics,
Yep.
so that'd be pretty cool to have. I'm gonna try to buy some of those blobs, not the one that we can't pick up.
That 100-pound one, we're like, oh, man, nope.
Nope, not picking it up.
Didn't even
But then we all tried to pick
electric
up that dumbbell because we all thought the training one was the little one and that was the heavy one.
rope. Wild, though, that the
Which is
training
fine.
one is like 155, and the real one's, what, 175?
75?
72, I think.
Oh yeah.
But so, like, that 20-pound difference, like, the one here I can go and pick up. Like, it's tough, but I can pick it up.
Probably
But
not with
that
your
one
left
was
hand.
like, nope.
Probably not right now.
Maybe.
You can't pick it up with your left hand either. So
No, but no, and the blobs, like for anybody who's never seen it, it looks like if you've ever seen an old like York barbell where it's got the round like cylindrical ends. but take the handle off of it, and that's what it is. And it's not.
That's
It's all.
what like the origination of those. Well, that was a weird.
And it probably was, and it's all convex. It's not concave, so you can't
Yeah.
grip on it. Like you just go to pick it up, and like nothing happens.
Yeah.
He has a 100-pound one sitting on the floor, and we all just like grabbed it. And Tanner's like, maybe chalk, and I was like, I don't think so.
Maybe 2 hands.
And then Al's like, only 6 people have ever picked that up.
I'm not going to be the 7th.
No,
No.
Safe.
But yeah, try to score some more stuff. But it'd be cool. And Al would probably love it. He just loves the people when I come down, and
Super.
not
cool.
like people he doesn't know. So don't be weirdos. But yeah,
Yeah, that place is cool. Hopefully, like the video was much better than the pictures we took last year, but it still doesn't like do it justice to be in that room and like walk around and see all the equipment. Like, just so fucking cool.
Well, it's kind of like where's Waldo? Like you're looking around like, oh, that's fucking. I was just over there. I didn't see that.
Yeah, there's like almost too much stuff unless you know that it's there.
and there's like so many just cool pictures of people that have trained
Yeah,
with him or that he's met
pictures,
and
trophies like that. He's got that one back corner that has like the rib cage stretcher.
Yeah.
thingamajig. Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking at all that stuff, and I actually did it. Whatever it was.
Oh, I didn't even see what it was. I think I was setting up the camera or something.
Yeah.
You guys were.
It was like a chest stretcher. Like you like had to like pull the cables away. It was weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
Had a bunch of springs on it.
Yeah.
We did have a question about which it was. I don't know if he was talking shit or not, but we had somebody ask
Probably.
a question on if a pellet smoker can make real barbecue.
I mean, what would you define as real barbecue?
Yeah, who's asking that question? What are his credentials like? Or their
Fucking Blaine, I swear to God.
It wasn't Blaine.
I mean, there are different levels of smoking, and I'm guessing like an offset. But for the average person, like you said down there, it's like I don't want to. I like to smoke where I can walk away from it.
Right. I mean, can you grill on a gas grill, or does it have to be on a charcoal grill? Like
Some people are weird about that too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just got rid of all my grills and I just smoke. I just turned the smoker on high and grill in that.
You got to remember to clean that shit out, though. I've done that before, and you end up with a bonfire.
Yes.
I mean, there's obviously a difference, like real wood to
Yeah.
pellet wood. But you can
Depends on
do
how much you like smoke flavor, I guess.
well. Then you can always like get more smoky wood if you wanted to. Also, like mesquite's always real rough.
Like you can do, when I had just the Pro 34, I had the smoke tube, and I would put mesquite in there and just let that fill the chamber. I would set it as low as it could go just so like it would start cooking the meat. If I was doing like a brisket or like beef or something like that and you want like a real heavy smoke, put mesquite in that smoke tube and then smoke however you're normally going to cook it. And that helps infuse right away to get a bunch of like heavier smoke flavor in there. It's still, again, it's not actual wood, but it's more smoky than normal.
Who asked? Aren't you going to say who actually asked? The
Give them
question?
credit.
Yeah.
It's just a guy from the gym comment.
Oh, it wasn't somebody on one of the platforms.
Well, it was. I put up a thing on Instagram with Loki, my dog, looking like a lazy bum. But yeah, and they just put that.
I think there are different levels of smoking, but you can smoke a good piece of meat on a pellet grill. You can make it taste really good. Everyone loves it.
Well, and with some of the newer ones have super smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can add more smoke to it. I mean, you can change the smoke flavor. You can, I don't know. I mean, you can smoke on a fucking Weber
Yeah.
grill if you set it up right. But I mean, there's obviously a difference between wood and charcoal, and I actually have learned more recently. The more I've used it, there's differences in lump charcoal
you did say that.
and what lump charcoal you use and what kind of flavor it brings to the party.
You know, it's funny talking to Al down there. It's like whatever he does, he's 120% in. Like okay, I'm not lifting as much. I'm going to start smoking meat, and then he's going to build like some gigantic offset with be able to cook up over open flame. Already has
It's gonna
it
be
all.
fucking sweet too. I bet.
Dude, that's why like when he I'm like, I want one of those, Al. Like I think I'd be really interested in getting a quote from him to build that asada, like that big open fire pit.
Do you have like a crane to pick it up and put it on a trailer? Because he'll make it way overbuilt.
He's got a skid loader.
Yeah, and I have to get it off though. When
Yeah,
you
I've
get
got
home.
a skid loader at my neighbor's.
Oh, there you go. because it's going to weigh at least like 700 pounds.
Oh, yeah, it'd be ridiculous.
You can probably anchor your house to it. So if there's ever a fucking tornado.
I'll lash the carport to it.
Yeah.
Just keep it from
Yeah.
going.
Everything he has is like completely overbuilt.
Oh yeah, even that bench I was sitting on.
Yeah, he's like, hey, we're going to move some of these benches out of the way so we can put the podcast table up. And like all the benches weighed like 400 pounds.
Yeah, I just sat on a regular flat bench, nothing special, just a flat bench. I'm like, this thing weighs 10 times more than any other bench.
But
I've
when
ever
the
been-
average weight of his training partners was like 450.
yeah,
Right.
And then add the weight to them.
yeah,
What was that? They had that leg press in there that had what, like 200-pound tractor weights.
Oh, yeah, that's what it
Well,
starts at. Yeah, it doesn't matter. That's what you start with.
Well, I think we were trying to add up the weight on the other.
Oh, the harness lift inside.
The
It's
harness
like
lift.
2,200 pounds, I think.
He said, I don't know. I just put weights there. Might be around 3,000. I don't know what.
I think that's one of the records I have. Let me see. I took a snapshot.
Sure, you did.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. 12-inch base deadlift. Your feet can only be 12 inches apart.
From inside to inside or outside to outside?
Inside to inside.
Okay.
They actually tape like a square on the floor, and your feet have to stay on it. I did 530. On the harness lift, I did 2,500.
There you go. That's
So I didn't think that was bad.
no.
Why
He
were
said
those
it,
train tires so hard for you?
I don't know.
Okay.
And then I had the maxi press. He named it after Bob Maxi, which is just an axle press. And this was eons ago, and I did like 210 when I weighed 220.
he said his harness lift before he got up on the gazebo was 2,800. So I mean, that's a pretty impressive lift there.
That's where he used that little walker.
No.
Right, and then he built the gazebo so he could do a 3,000-pound harness lift. I don't remember him talking about that before. That was great. Even that thing was overbuilt. Like, I don't know if you guys looked at the timber on that. That was ridiculous.
And I know Chris doesn't listen to the podcast, but I went back and re-listened to it, and it was funny when he was talking about, well, I don't know what I can say because I don't know if my wife's listening.
Oh, when I talked about he's building a smoker, and he was just like, "You guys are gonna get me in trouble." Do you already have a tank? Maybe. Well, he has a massive like outbuilding by his other house
Yeah.
that I don't even know what's in there because he just like pulled a skid loader out of that day when we were there.
Right.
It loaded the fingers up.
Which was great.
Yeah,
That helped a lot.
that would have been tremendously worse.
Yeah, I might have got
Well,
rid of
we've moved him in that trailer. It's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, and it was hot,
Yeah.
sweaty. Mm-hmm. But
that was super fun.
yeah, maybe you'll go next year.
Maybe I will.
He's not invited.
Whoa, I didn't say that.
So rude. Tell you.
What'd you do while we were down there? You had a family day. And by family day, just you and your wife? No
Yeah.
kids?
Went to the pool. Hung out with the wife. Don't get a Saturday off with the kids very often. And I had to work on 4th of July, so we really didn't get to do anything.
Did you guys light off a bunch of fireworks?
No.
In the bedroom.
Burn nothing. Fireworks are such a waste of money. Might as well light 20s on fire.
Did you light 20s on fire?
No.
Oh, that'd be actually respect. If you come out your neighbor just light 20s on fire, respect.
Look, guys, isn't it the same thing? This is so fun. Here, you get $1. You get $1.
Just throw it in the street.
I'm actually an angry old man. I don't like hearing the fireworks.
Well, my dog hates them, so I don't really care that much for him either.
I did see Japan had the largest firework ever go off, and the comment underneath it was, "Oh, they've seen bigger."
True. That was also, there's that meme. Japan listed the hottest day in history, and then the next picture was with the mushroom cloud.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Oh, man. But, yeah, that was just kind of a little review of our time at Al's. And
Yeah, and just lifting, if you're lifting, just lift dumb shit sometimes. It's way more
It's
fun than always
super
being in the
fun.
same plane.
well, that was the idea of those
fucking
all-around
fun.
competitions is you're just all-around strong. Like, you can just pick up weird shit if you need to. Like, it's what it's all about. And being strong in 3 planes of motion doesn't mean you're strong all around.
No, it doesn't.
And I think so many people get sucked into the squat, bench, deadlift is all that matters.
I see people here who can bench over 3 and can't strict press 155.
Yeah. And we know what Matt's limit is on the elephant bar.
True.
Straps. You guys are dumb.
Straps would be limitless.
Yeah.
We've learned a lot today.
Yeah. It did make me giggle. Like,
When you popped your bicep?
yeah. Afterwards, because I was thinking about it and thinking about, like, so I, like, generally I'm just Like I have a good frame for strongman if I wouldn't get hurt all the time.
Yeah, if you weren't so frail, you'd probably be pretty strong.
Right, and so that's where I was like, it's like this bad combination of like Mr. Incredible with just enough Mr. Glass to be useless. Like you can try, but you're just gonna get fucking hurt.
You can lift 700 pounds, but you're losing something.
Yeah, but you're gonna get 3/4 of the way, and it's gonna cost you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. So,
exactly it.
and we learned that Tanner doesn't like fast food
Or driving fast.
or driving.
I am
fast.
fine driving fast. I just don't like driving fast into
Head on
into
Arby's.
yeah. No.
You're more of a Miss Daisy kind of a thing.
That's me.
Yeah, Matt is like fucking.
I'm telling
If,
you,
if
I've
Matt
got-
would have drove to Kansas, we'd still be on our way back.
and I'd be getting 19.1 miles per gallon.
You don't watch the speedometer, you watch the MPGs. Oh,
Yeah.
we take 19. We got to pull it back a little bit.
hold on a
Set that
second.
fucking cruise to 19 miles per gallon. Is there a way
Yeah.
we can do that?
Yeah, that's how the custom put in that.
Yeah.
Yep.
I do think people who speed through town are normally idiots.
I hope to speed through town. This was outside of town.
I know. I speed on the highway because when you're trying.
I did speed through Beatrice on accident because we were looking at that storm.
Yeah. But like when you're like if you're driving on a 3 or 4 hour road trip and you're going 10 or 15 over, you're going to make up 40 minutes to an hour in your drive. That makes sense. If you're flying down L Street, fucking zipping in and out, trying to get ahead, and I pull up next to you at the next stoplight, you gained nothing. You're just an idiot.
Respect. That's what I gained.
You're just a moron.
I gotta respect my vehicle.
No, it's probably beat to shit, and it's from Iowa.
Whoa.
Those are the worst drivers I've seen. Like the only like close to like.
You think Iowa has worse drivers than
Oh
Nebraska?
my god! The only people that I've wanted to road rage and murder have had shitty cars with Iowa plates.
I don't know.
Just saying.
Whenever you're like in Lincoln or Omaha and you start like there's an event like a state event like state wrestling in Omaha or state basketball in Lincoln and you see a bunch of freaking like 79 county, you're just like fuck me. This is gonna be terrible.
I think you need to drive into like Iowa a little further.
No.
In Omaha without asking. Iowa.
Oh man. Fucking stitches.
Yes.
This is why most of his teenage life was playing video games.
Yep.
Anyway, little review on life and smokers.
Brett got sensitive there about the Iowa talk.
That's
you
fine.
know, because
It's a little close to home.
he's from Iowa. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
From the motherland.
I think it's a good state.
It's all right.
It's good people.
It could be worse.
The land of no insurance.
You know what's crazy is that why the
Just
the
for-
shootings just stop at the river.
For
You ever wondered
longest
that?
time-
Like the
for
fucking
the
like
longest time, it wasn't illegal in Iowa to not have car insurance.
that's been a long time you have to have car.
When I
insurance.
first started driving, you didn't have to have insurance when you lived in Iowa.
Oh yeah, but I mean you're elder. That was like
Yes.
fucking 30 years ago. Jesus Christ, man. That's like saying, man.
I mean,
you used to have to rotary dial a fucking phone.
25 years ago. Yeah.
Carry the one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still had
Yeah.
a phone with a cord on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man. You used to have like the phone
Because
attached to the wall.
I remember that's what my grandfather was like. Oh, you got to watch out for these Iowa drivers. None of them have insurance because it's not illegal.
Well, how about
Most of them don't.
well, how about driver's ed isn't required in Nebraska?
That's true.
It's required in Iowa.
It's easier to get your license in Nebraska though if you take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go through the driver's ed.
And then you get your license at the end
License right at the end. You just
Yeah.
have to take the written test.
to get your permit.
That's right. Self-taught. Don't anybody teach me how to live my life.
Live your life a fucking quarter mile at a time.
Easy, Toretto. Easy. Calm it down.
I think I used that this weekend while we were driving.
As Tanner's in the back crying.
Shut up, Paul Walker.
Nicole, they're driving so fast.
I don't care about driving fast. I
Do you
just
drive this fast in your truck, Nicole?
oh we just driving in the wrong lane into the fucking oncoming traffic when you could have done it 5 seconds ahead of time.
5 seconds, like it made a fucking difference. We had so much fucking time. I waved at that guy as we fucking loaded up.
You had so much time that you were going 120 to make it past there.
I didn't, dude. I wasn't even trying to go 120. If you fucking touch that thing, it's gone.
Until
I know
it
you're
gets
not used to that
until
in
it
that
gets to
Explorer.
130.
Does
Dude,
everyone know
fucking
what you
EcoBoost?
drive?
I don't
Everybody knows
know.
what you drive.
Yeah, EcoBoost is where it's at.
I got a fucking twin turbo EcoBoost in that thing. I don't
Yeah.
think you understand.
It's a
I do. I used to have one.
Brett drives a TRX, so
yeah, little verification.
Yeah.
I drive a TRX, so there was plenty of horses to get us where we needed to go.
What, 702, 705?
702. So it was rolling. I've pulled my trailer with a side-by-side on it, and the truck didn't even know it was there. Believe me, because I went like 90 in that passing somebody with a trailer behind it.
Bet the trailer appreciated that.
Well, I thought it probably lightened it up, got some lift under it, probably
True.
took a little weight off the leaf springs. All right, well, anyway, everybody go out there and get strong at stuff. Just pick up weird shit.
drive
Yeah,
fast.
do weird shit. Don't wait for St. Patty's Day.
Yeah, live your life, eat fast food.
If you can't find some weird shit to pick up, make your own.
Yeah, that's the thing is it doesn't have to be anything
Yeah.
perfect. That's the thing is it's just picking up weird shit.
I've got landscaping rocks in my front yard that have weights written on them.
Yeah, if you're really like,
obviously not even
make some
anytime
sandbags.
soon.
yeah,
but
make some sandbags. Go to one of the rock places and get some weird rocks and just fucking
I really attribute. I had a
because life
brute
is
force sandbag for a long time, and I used it 4 or 5 times a week, and I really attribute a lot of my just like whatever strength to it for just using that sandbag, because I had one that had no handles on it and one that had like convenient handles on it, and both of them could go up to I think 180 pounds, and like you just play around with that and do shit.
Yeah. We have sandbags here, 220, 100 maybe.
But those
and
aren't
300.
300, yeah.
those aren't for common folk though. They're pretty heavy.
The 220 one's not that bad.
But I mean, life is lived in more than 3 planes of squat, bench, and deadlift. So try to be all around strong.
Not if you brace appropriately.
And go to an all around competition. They're down in Kansas City.
Yeah.
If you look up usawa.com,
We should do. We should
you
figure
can
out
find my records if you want to find those, or you can find events. Dude, the records have been around since like 2008.
What weight were you at those records?
Brett with 1T, by the way, if you're looking.
Yeah. I was 220 and 230.
All right. I'm cutting. I'm going to go take
And
your records
it is
away.
it is a drug tested federation.
Okay. Doesn't mean drug free.
Yeah, true.
Just tested.
Yeah.
Yeah. We should do it. How do we do it?
Did you fucking just see what happened this morning?
Yeah.
He's fine. He'll be fine in like
I'll be fine.
6 to 8
like,
weeks.
This thing will be fucking brand new. I'll be fucking curling.
But you
that
got the other
elephant
one
bar.
still.
Tanner
That's
will
my
have a guy
overhand arm, it's fine.
have a guy Latimer him,
And
he'll
if
be
we do
fine, too.
straps,
Yeah.
From the program, have you ever seen that movie?
problem.
Where he smashes his head through the window.
Where he's got some guy putting in pee so he can pass the test.
Yeah. But I think if we do it, it's I think on Saturdays. Tanner will probably have to leave on you'll probably have to leave on Thursday. Tanner will have to leave on Friday. Just got time to get there.
You're such a dumbass.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna have to fill up right when I get back.
Probably. Pretty close.
19.
Well, I love how he talks shit about it's one tank of gas, but it's 2 of normal people tanks. Like,
I bet your truck's got a 33, doesn't it?
No, 22.
Oh, you'd never make it in one trip then.
well, he probably will
do
because
it.
he's driving slower.
You have a 33-gallon tank.
It's at least 33.
You
I think
gotta
it was
fucking
more.
feed the beast, dude.
I
You can't
guess
just fucking.
so.
It was like 30.
Had to
No,
fill
it
it
might have
with
been
premium.
more than that.
That was 33. It stopped at like 32 and a half because we had like 5 fucking miles left to
Yeah.
empty.
So you probably got 34 considering the neck to the gas tank and all the other stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got like 10 miles a gallon while you were driving.
Now you gotta do the math on that. We did it's like 430 some miles, 440 miles down there.
Okay, so you got 11.
11.
See?
Where I'm cruising at 19.1.
Saving money.
Hey, if you guys don't want to have a good time, you don't have to ride with. You know?
Feed her the onion.
I'd do it again just to listen to Tanner. Not about his life, but like being
Yeah, his life
scared.
is traumatic. Once you listen to that, you're fucking just
God, it made
scarred
me
after
feel
that.
real happy about mine.
Jesus.
Man.
I thought I made bad choices, and I did, but
I had nothing on either one of you guys, and then Tanner just fucking checkmate. All right, guys. Well, try to be strong. Try to be a little less shitty every day.
yep.
Like, subscribe, follow.
And bad
share.
choices make good stories.
Sometimes.
Smart bad choices.
Smart, bad choices.
Bad choices.
You know, a bad choice that doesn't affect the rest of your life.
So I'm saying smart bad choices.
There we go. All right, we'll see you guys next time.